How's everybody doing today? So I'd like to talk about if you see 808, 808, and the spiritual meaning behind it is basically when you have a spiritual awakening that's kind of like a higher jump than a previous spiritual awakening, when it's like you're hitting abundance and manifestation very rapidly. You might be seeing 808 on like clocks, an apartment building number. If you're walking up to somebody's apartment, you'll see that number, or maybe it's on a license plate somewhere. Wherever you may find the number, but you're seeing it a lot, is because you're entering a higher vibration than you were before. And a lot of times is what happened was you let go of a lot of things in the past, whether it be materialism, vain, like meaningless friendships. You're not getting along with like a lot of people you normally got along with because they're still stuck at a low vibration and you're at a higher vibration. Which also would like to mention that if you're in a workplace, like a normal corporate job, or maybe you're doing labor on a construction site, whatever the case may be, when you get to that 808 level, I call it I call it the 808 level. There's different levels, but the jump to 808 is a significant jump, and it's a massive move forward. You'll not be able to get along with people in your workplace anymore. They'll be projecting their emotions onto you. Since you're at a different vibration, they feel uncomfortable around you. So even if you're doing like being nice or doing like double the work and you're like outperforming everybody, you're gonna have resentment there, and it's gonna clash. Especially if you have a supervisor or bosses that are like in power dominant. They know they can't control you. It's maybe they don't feel it internally, but the energy is there, and it's in the back of their mind, and it's telling them, hey, this person's causing a problem. It's causing conflict. So you can't really work a normal job anymore. And 808 is also a push to build something that's yours. Move into a project that you've been wanting to start. Or if you need help with a project, you need to find another high vibrational person that's also had spiritual awakenings and is kind of like on the same wavelength as you to help like maybe get a project going. We got to start developing a community with metaphysics and spiritual people to make those connections. Like if you wanted to build let's say you wanted to do those like weekend seminars with the getaways, and you're doing meditations, you're talking about spiritual practices, you're going on hikes, maybe you're doing like, a around the fire, hold the stick and talk about, what you believe in spirituality in this stuff, and teach manifestation to others. Maybe that's something you want to do is, have those little weekend getaways. We've got to start as a community, like get together with people that also want to start something. Maybe it's like a little bit overwhelming for you to do it on your own, or you may need help. But either way, it's a project that you need to start doing. That's what the 808 is telling you, because you won't be fitting in the workplace anymore. It'll cause a lot of conflict. People will feel uncomfortable around you. They may even talk like crap about you a lot, and you're like being completely nice to them, being cordial, talking about how's your family doing. Oh, you're you're short some money this week. Here's $5 to go buy a sandwich or something like that. Whatever the case may be, like you'll see opposition. So you really won't be able to work in a normal job anymore, unless that job is a high vibrational job. For instance, I'm going on an extreme level here, like Formula One racing. Those race teams run in positive thought processes. They're very smart individuals. Maybe some of them are awake, some of them are not, but the teams do not run in a negative manner. They're like, oh, these carbon brakes, they're not working right. Oh, well, they're going to be shit all year. We're going to lose every race. No, they're going to be positive, like, oh, get these brakes off. Let's see if we can make a modification to it. See if we can get these things running better. Maybe we'll have to manufacture a new brand, or maybe make them thicker or thinner, like depending on what the car is doing and stuff like that. It's more of an uplifting environment, because it's not their goal is to use. I mean, they're spending lots of money and they're trying to win, so their goal has to be a positive one. Whereas like a normal job, your supervisor or boss that's not even the owner, he doesn't care. He's just like produce, cut corners. Like if it's jacked up, it doesn't matter. Like, no, I don't think this is right. No, just keep moving, going on. Like, it's not the same environment. So if you find an environment, if you love your job or whatever, this may not apply to you. Maybe there's a high vibrational job you're already in. Maybe it's a religion, or you're a leader of a church or something. That's fine. But I'm saying, like, I'm talking about the average person that's like in a cubicle, or doing labor work under a foreman or something like that. That's kind of like where I'm leading to when it comes to like high vibrational stuff. You just won't mesh. You just won't fit anymore. No matter how high vibe you're gonna get, there's just gonna be this weird tension that's gonna happen, and your intuition will tell you, it's like, I need to go. I don't belong here. I need to work on my project that I've been waiting to do forever, to help other people. It's inspirational, spiritual. We're doing seminars. We're going out on hikes. Whatever the passion is that you're into, you'll need to start doing it, because 808, the universe will give you the abundance. Like, you think you're going to stop your job and be like, oh, I don't have any money, I can't do anything. No, somehow it's going to be provided to you. Trust me, you're going to get that check in the mail. Your bank account's going to look larger all of a sudden for no reason. Like, you have an extra $10,000 in there out of nowhere. Like, why is this called a bank? What happened? Like, they're like, oh, I don't know, someone deposited this, and it's like, and it checked out, so you're clear. Oh, great. That type of stuff will happen with the manifestation, because when you're in 808 status, you're already doing the manifestation. The abundance is coming, so you're not required to work a job to like make the income anymore, because whatever your passion project is what's going to create the revenue with the universe, if that makes any sense. So that's all I wanted to talk about today. I greatly appreciate you guys watching my videos, and have a nice day.